Thought I'd get a bit of video while this is on the ramp. This is underneath the Mercedes, and all seems not too bad. There's a few bits that have been hidden, which is a bit of a pisser, but there you are. I've got the front apron and cross member there, and that all looks in very nice shape. Same with front frame rails, they all look good. Nice pair of original horns. All quite good, really. You know, it's old and is showing its age, but that's no great shakes. Looks like redone calipers excuse me, in the not too distant past. Same this side, because they're recently plated. When you start to get underneath, got the same with brake lines, so it has had work done. Got a very leaking steering box, but what looks like a recent clutch slave cylinder. Very leaky transmission as well by the looks of things, and a few engine oil leaks, which will all get dealt with. Chassis rails all up there seem very nice. A-arms, springs all look good. I don't know whether the front springs have sagged, maybe. It seems quite low at the front end. I'll try and get some ideas of ride heights. Got various daubs of green paint and chalk marks in the frame, so once this is steamed underneath, we'll have another good look under there and see what's what. Front frame rails again seem very nice. Headers seem okay. Front pipes not too bad. I think I'd like to do a full system, but we'll see. Looking in the inner arches at the front, the wings and the inner fenders do seem very, very good. Time will tell, I guess, when we look a bit further. This floor pan here had got a lot of filler and under seal wedged in there, and I found that hole as I dug in a bit further, but that seems to be the only part there that does seem bad. Again, reserve judgment until we have a proper clean out under here and see what's what. Not so good on the rear frame rail, which I understand is a fairly common place for these to go, so that's going to need some repair work in there. I think there's a little bit on the inner fender as well. You see just in by that tyre that is manky. The exhaust at the rear is absolutely finished. That will need replacement. But everything else all seems very nice. You know, all the boot floor seems good. The rear chassis legs and rails seem all good. Fuel pump is working well, and everything seems quite clean there. So that might have had work recently. This rear apron inside here seems not too bad. There may be a little bit up in that corner. We'll have to have a dig and a poke in there. The outer skin is knackered there, so wouldn't be too surprised if there was problems. But the rest of it all seems very nice. All the heat shields are there for the exhaust system. Well, I think they're all there anyway. Certainly from what I've been reading and seeing about, it all looks complete. And then on the driver's side, we've got more problems by this inner fender. It was all full of glass fibre there, and this chassis leg is quite rotten. So that will need dealing with. And a little bit that's under the rear seat there, or under the rear seat compartment, I should say. Fuel lines and brake lines all seem in good fettle, but I should imagine they'll get replaced. And that's the driver's side floor pan that had a piece of aluminium riveted over it. So it's all a bit of a shame, but you know, par for the course, I guess. We've got a few bits in that rocker panel that we'll need dealing with. Hopefully that won't have gone too bad in the box section under there, but you know, again, we'll have to wait and see. Rear end seems nice, suspension bushes all seem quite good, surprisingly. So it might not all be doom and gloom, probably will, and we've got the rear valance there, which is bad, and that's got a few bits and pieces. That seems to be the worst part of the car, well, so far. Bit of timber there, I guess to stop that heat shield rattling or something, so we'll have a look at that. Yeah, so that's it. Not too bad. I mean, you know, it could be a lot worse. The bottoms of the doors seem all lovely. There's a hole on that wheel arch there. I mean, so far that's all I can really see that's bad, but obviously when the paint comes off it will show us exactly what's what.